how do you put into 5 minutes 55 years of being together, talking together in your sleep, sharing the same room, loving the same music? Mickey, I think everybody here hit the nail on the head. Mickey loved everybody, even his derelict brother, who drank whiskey crazy, but he would still invite me up on stage to sing. And if I wasn't hoarse right now, you would get that pleasure to hear that. But, beautiful guy. I have just, my mother and dad, Mickey's mom and dad, wanted everybody to know that they're so sorry they couldn't be here to attend tonight. As you get about 80 years old and you're raising an 11-year-old daughter from somebody else, and you just got out of the hospital with similar symptoms that Mickey had, and I just wanted everybody to know that they're here in spirit, and just like Mickey. And I don't want to drag this on forever, because like I said, how do you span, 55 years of living and put it into 5 minutes? You can't. But anyway, me and my brother grew up listening and loving the Moody Blues, like Shelley. She loves the Moody Blues. And if my voice was better, I could probably do it like Ray Thomas would from the Moody Blues. But anyway, here's one of my brothers and my favorites. And as a matter of fact, Richard and Bob Maroney, they used to call me the Rain Man. I said, why did you give me that nickname? He said, because, you're like the Rain Man. I go, in what way, man? And he goes, well, you keep all this useless tidbits of information in your brain that will probably never do you any good. And I haven't amounted to much. But anyway, it's called The Balance, from A Question of Balance. And it goes kind of like this. After he had journeyed and his feet were sore and tired and he was hungry, he came upon an orange grove and he rested. And he lay in the cool. And while he rested, he took to himself an orange and tasted it. And it was good. And he looked up and saw the veins in the leaf and the light and the balance. He saw magnificent perfection whereof he thought of himself in balance. And he knew that he was. He thought of those he angered, for he was not a violent man. He thought of those he hurt. He wasn't a cruel man. He thought of those he had frightened, for he definitely was not an evil man. And he understood that when he was of hurt and knew fear, it was because he was not understanding. And upon this, he understood himself. That's right, he understood himself. And then he learned compassion, like Mickey had. And with his eye of compassion, he saw his enemies like unto himself. And then he learned love. And then he was answered. Just open your eyes and realize the way it's always been. Just open your mind and you will find the way it's always been. Just open your heart, and that's a start. God bless everybody. I have a quick story. I sang with Richard. I've been up there with Mickey, and everywhere we go. One time we were at the Cattleman's Restaurant many years ago. I don't even know if it was with Glenn Leffner or with Bobby Napier. He's played with such greats. I mean, how do you look at them here? They're awesome. These guys, every one of these guys are fantastic. My brother, I believe, is really here right now. And he knows me, I'm a clown, and I'm not going to tell any jokes, although he would probably laugh at them. I think it's out of pity or sympathy. But no jokes. And one quick story, and I played with Mickey one time, sang some the Beverly, of all things, the Beverly Hillbillies thing. There was a mountaineer and his name was Jed, and we got a standing ovation. And he goes, man, Dan, I played here 11 years, man. And he goes, this sucks. And he goes, and yet now I get a standing ovation? And I go, oh, come on, Mick, it's just because it's goofy, people laugh and stuff. But would everybody here tonight do me one favor and give Mickey Cochran a great big standing ovation? Please, he deserves it, man. He's my brother. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Thanks for my 5 minutes of fame.
Thank all of you for coming. It was great honor to have all these people here for Mickey and his memory and celebration of his life. thank all of you for being here. Thank Phyllis and Jim for all you've done for us. Thank you, Jamie Estes, Pete Mitchell. There's countless people, the family. This came together, unfortunately, very fast, and a lot of people came in. Okay, we got one more reading. A lot of people came together and made this happen in celebration of Mickey's life. So thank all of you, and listen to Matthew here.
This is something that I wrote for Mickey, kind of about a personal experience of how much he meant to me and how much I felt that I meant to him. The key to a fulfilled life is inspiration, and I have never met anyone as inspired or inspiring as Mickey Cochran. His curiosity and will to teach has touched the lives of many. He made every effort to love and accept the world around him, an enlightened soul that saw the delusion of the mind's fallacy. He liked to share the brilliance of life through melodic composition and insightful rhetoric. On a personal note, Mickey had inspired me to be an individual musician with no limits of greatness. I recall discussions of quantum physics, parallel realities, and the path to realization. I take Mickey as a very spiritual man, one who understood the connectivity of all things, not only in a physical world, but in an underlying manner of awareness. This is why he loved nature the way he did. He could perceive the beauty of creation in any form. Truly a brilliant man, who was respected by all he touched. And his spirit will live on not only in greater reality, but through all of us, we make our way through life.